Alright, senior class, doubles. Gonna do this.
Okay.
Making senior class, it's great. We're great partners, just like she thought we'd be. Everything's good. First ranking match against the number 3 team. Let's beat them up.
Alright.
These two nameless fucks. They'll show us how good the senior class doubles team is. We won't give a ranking to anyone. You already know the rules, so go ahead. And if you say no, she's like, do you want to call it off? And then you can say no again. And it's like, okay, now you're playing.
Okay.
And we played the match, and we won the match.
Good. Great. I'm happy for you.
There we have numbers. And we have XP. And we got a level. And we won the match. That's the ranks.
Nice job.
Nice job. Now you're ranked 3rd. God, this game feels a lot more like restrictive than the golf one did. Because in golf, you went around places.
Yeah.
Like, here, you have the academy. There's a couple of different courts in the academy, but it's a very small zone. It's a very small world here.
Yeah, the fact that the golf game had a world map.
Yeah, you had the club, and at the club there were a bunch of people, and you did stuff at the club. You had all the different challenges per club, and then you left the club, and you had all these world map challenges, and you had each of the other clubs with their own challenges and things. Here, it's just... It's a microcosm of tennis itself. You are in a small zone, and you are repeating the same thing over and over in the same place.
With people whose names don't matter.
Whose names don't exist. Your team's an awesome combo. Our rank means something, unlike all those other ranks. Let the games begin.
Can we not?
The 12 games that you have to play. Now let them end.
Good.
Second rank of the senior team, and we get our level there. And we have nice job. Your team won. Your rank is number 2. And so he should have beat you with our senior class experience.
I'm, like, getting the feeling that you didn't even have fun when you were playing.
I didn't. I really didn't. At least not during this part. Later on, once we actually get to, like, it's kind of been implied here. When you hit the traveling team, you get to leave the academy.
Mm-hmm.
That's when things start getting a bit more interesting, a bit more fun. But it's just all the time in the academy itself is just so dull. It's just all these people who only care about tennis and only talk about it in the most serious terms, and nobody says anything fun or interesting or weird, and it's just running around the same place playing dozens of tennis matches with hundreds of individual games. I would not be surprised if I scored several thousand total points across this game. God. Here's our senior championship for doubles. We won. There. Fucking. We lost. That. Wobble wobble. Our net play was top class, but it was outdone. Champ's teamwork was unbeatable, but you beat them. Once again, the things that I'm doing are considered impossible by everyone in this world. Because I am doing things. Doing things isn't possible. Making actions is not possible. How dare? What is going on here? So now we're in the varsity and the senior class.
From now on,
doubles.
your team is
Varsity
my
doubles.
rival. You need to defeat the headmasters.
They're not the headmasters. The
They're-
headmaster is just an old man.
You need
It's
to...
locked.
Harry, you must defeat the keepers of the Temple of Secrets. Tennis Secrets.
But Harry is Alex's partner. He's not in this story.
Oh. I'm grateful and mad.
You beat champs. Now I can rank. I'll get my old rank back. You made doubles varsity. It's amazing. Try harder.
You've
If
completely
you make the
crushed...
traveling team, then the senior championship slot will open up again, just like how the junior champ slot opens when we make the varsity. Grab this chance to enter the tournament. You taught me that doubles tennis is won or lost on net play.
So go online.
They all knew it would be impossible to win the championship back for me, so they're happy now that the championship's open because I reached varsity. 3 teams are playing for the championship. There's 4 teams here, though.
Yeah, one of them doesn't fucking care. Just
No,
like
no.
us.
One of them is this team that isn't in the junior class anymore. They were the previous junior champions, so they're not playing. They're in the senior class. They still hang around the junior court for their entire lives, but they no longer have a reason to be here.
He got into 3rd despite having blisters.
Yay!
They're too good. I'll never make the doubles traveling team.
They've got to beat Mark's team to make the traveling team, but that's impossible. We should give up.
Are you saying there's a person with a name here?
There is! We met him in the opening, Mark! You can beat him and Mark after beating Kevin and Emily. Those are the doubles teams. There's Kevin and Emily, and then there's Mark and Nameless Blue Guy. There are only 2 doubles pairs on the traveling team, so we beat the one of them that is less good.
You know, all the champions in the golf game had a different sprite.
So, there are a lot of actually, like, unique characters once we leave the academy! It's like, the
What
academy...
percentage of the game is the academy?
So, think of it this way. You know how in the golf game, we had, in all the tournaments, there were all those random names that showed up in the tournament roster as we were going through? That's what everyone in the academy is like. They're those random names, except we actually have to personally face them in a match, because it's tennis.
That doesn't...
So we won the varsity practice match.
Okay.
There, so now let's play the actual varsity match. Mark's team is seeded in the Island Open, but we can beat him up and take his seed.
What?
Rules are the same as usual, so I won't explain them.
Good!
Play the match. I'm not gonna call it off. Let's play. So,
Alright,
let's beat up Mark and Nameless Blue Man.
Okay.
And here's the varsity match music, which, again, sounds like it'd be pretty cool in, like, some kind of military campaign game. Or, like, jungle action shooter or something.
Yeah, it doesn't deserve to be here.
It really doesn't. They put so much into this, and yeah, like, just like in the golf game, this game has a lot of really nifty music tracks, whereas the N64 one did not at all. And of course, when you're actually playing the game, This track gets interrupted constantly, because every time you hit the last point of a game, it switches to the game point track. Which is just not that interesting at all. Anyway, we've beaten Mark and his nameless blue partner. We got a big chunk of XP from that. And now we're on the Varsity team chart. We could not have seen this chart before because there was always somebody standing in front of it, so we will never know the name of that blue man. Mark, Kevin, and Emily are the only people with names on the Varsity team, and we beat them. So now we're on the doubles traveling team. Oh yeah, Kay's all excited. She doesn't know if this is really happening.
Pinch me.
And we pinch her, and she's like, "Oh, I'm exciting! Wow!
I have reality." You lost, Mark. You know what that means.
You know what you must do now. Today, now we're on the traveling team, and Mark isn't. Let's work hard to represent the Academy. We have to do the best we can. And we get
fade to white.
scene here. And this is what it looks like if you're playing as Alex. And that's that. And that's it for today.
Okay.
Next time, more. To be continued.
What?
To be continued. See you next time.
No! No!